Thank God for Satan. If the biblical writers had had their way, we would have all been trapped in a bland conformity, robotically existing as Adam and Eve's in a pseudo-paradise, knowing nothing and living an endless primitive animalistic existence. Thank God for Satan, slithering onto the scene with the key to liberate them from Eden and provide us all thereafter with the knowledge of good and evil, expose us to the limitless possibilities of freedom and an existence, a planet and a universe to be explored. Thank God for Satan, whose task is to reveal to us what is hidden, to confront us with what we are hiding, to present to us every possibility and place pressure upon us to choose the worst, by which we discover the truth about ourselves, who we are and what we are capable of, instead of the deceptive masquerade with which we so often delude ourselves and others. Thank God for Satan, who has no interest in spin, pretense, superficiality, and no respect for the hypocrisy of the religious, the wealthy, the powerful, the politicians, the judiciary, the respectable. Thank God for Satan, who stirs up protest, drives us onto the streets with placards, triggers strike action, campaigns for reform, but who also interrogates the motives of every demonstrator as to why they are involved and what really drives them. No one can escape the hot seat, the searing, investigative, prosecutorial light, not even Jesus, who at the start of his ministry was put through his paces, challenged by Satan as to whether he was just using religion to get attention, become wealthy and gain power over people, and then again, at the end of his ministry, when he was, against his better and earlier judgment, dallying with the idea of drawing attention to himself, whipping up the crowds and considering martyrdom, so was challenged by Satan, through Peter, to stop this madness, think again, and continue his gentle, loving work. Sadly, Jesus didn't realize God had sent Satan as a friend to rescue him from his emergent fanaticism, and made the mistake of ploughing on to Calvary, where, on the cross, he realized that mistake and let out the heart-rending cry that God had deserted him. A healthy spirituality thanks God for Satan and respects Satan's work, and understands that inclusion and integration are the only possible policies. One world in which we all and everything that exists has a vital part to play.